Have you ever felt like you're standing in the way of your own success? Like an invisible force is holding you back from reaching your full potential? Well, today we're going to shine a light on 5 common ways you might be unintentionally blocking your own blessings. But don't worry, we'll also explore practical strategies to break free from these self-sabotaging behaviors and open the door to a more fulfilling life. Get ready to embark on a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Fear of failure. Have you ever had a brilliant idea or a dream that set your soul on fire, but then found yourself paralyzed by the thought of failing? Fear of failure is a common self-sabotaging behavior that can prevent you from unleashing your true potential and embracing the blessings that await you. When we allow the fear of failure to take control, we start to play it safe. We avoid taking risks, stepping out of our comfort zones, and pursuing the very things that could lead to our greatest triumphs. But here's the truth. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone towards it. Every successful person you admire has faced failure at some point in their journey. The difference is that they viewed failure as a learning opportunity, a chance to grow and improve. Imagine if Thomas Edison had given up after his first failed attempt at creating the light bulb, or if J.K. Rowling had abandoned her dream of becoming a writer after facing countless rejections. The world would have been deprived of their incredible contributions. So how can you overcome the fear of failure and start embracing the possibilities that await you? Start by reframing your perception of failure. Instead of seeing it as a negative outcome, view it as a valuable lesson. Embrace the idea that failure is a natural part of the learning process and that each setback brings you one step closer to your goals. Another powerful strategy is to cultivate a growth mindset. Recognize that your abilities and intelligence are not fixed traits, but rather qualities that can be developed and strengthened over time. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, and remember that the only true failure is the failure to try. By letting go of the fear of failure and embracing the lessons it teaches, you open yourself up to a world of endless possibilities. You give yourself permission to dream big, take bold actions, and pursue the life you truly desire. So take a deep breath, face your fears head on, and trust that every step forward, even the stumbles, is bringing you closer to the blessings that await. Procrastination. Now that we've explored how the fear of failure can hold you back, let's dive into another common self-sabotaging behavior: procrastination. Procrastination is like a thief that quietly steals your time, energy, and potential, leaving you feeling stuck and frustrated. When we procrastinate, we often tell ourselves that we'll tackle that important task tomorrow, or that we work better under pressure. But the truth is, procrastination is a cycle that can be difficult to break free from. The longer we put things off, the more overwhelming they seem, and the harder it becomes to take action. Procrastination can take many forms, from endlessly scrolling through social media to constantly putting off that big project at work. But no matter how it manifests, the consequences are the same: missed deadlines, lost opportunities, and a sense of disappointment in ourselves. So what's the solution? How can we break free from the grip of procrastination and start making meaningful progress towards our goals? The first step is to recognize the root cause of your procrastination. Are you putting things off because you're afraid of failing, as we discussed in the previous section? Or perhaps you're feeling overwhelmed and don't know where to start. Once you've identified the underlying reason for your procrastination, you can start implementing practical strategies to overcome it. One effective approach is to break large tasks down into smaller, manageable steps. By focusing on one small action at a time, you build momentum and create a sense of accomplishment that propels you forward. Another powerful tool is to create a schedule and stick to it. Set specific times for work, rest, and leisure activities, and hold yourself accountable. Remember, discipline is the bridge between your goals and your achievements. It's also important to create an environment that supports your productivity. Minimize distractions, such as turning off notifications on your phone or finding a quiet workspace. Surround yourself with people who inspire and motivate you, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. By taking consistent action and developing a proactive mindset, you'll find that procrastination loses its power over you. You'll start to experience the joy and satisfaction that comes from making tangible progress towards your dreams, and you'll open yourself up to the blessings and opportunities that have been waiting for you all along. Remember, every small step you take is a victory over procrastination. Celebrate your progress. Be kind to yourself and keep moving forward. The path to your best life is paved with consistent, purposeful action. Negative self-talk. We've explored how fear of failure and procrastination can hold us back, but there's another insidious, self-sabotaging behavior that often goes unnoticed. Negative self-talk. The way we speak to ourselves has a profound impact on our self-esteem, confidence, and overall well-being. Negative self-talk is that inner voice that constantly criticizes, doubts, and belittles us. It's the voice that tells us we're not good enough, that we'll never succeed, or that we don't deserve happiness. This inner dialogue can be so pervasive that we start to believe it, and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. When we engage in negative self-talk, we limit our own potential. We talk ourselves out of pursuing our dreams, taking risks, and believing in ourselves. We create a mental barrier that keeps us stuck in a cycle of self-doubt and self-sabotage. But here's the good news. Just as we have the power to create negative self-talk, we also have the power to transform it into positive, uplifting inner dialogue. The first step is to become aware of your thoughts. Pay attention to the words you use when you talk to yourself. Are they kind, compassionate, and encouraging? Or are they harsh, critical, and demeaning? Once you've recognized the patterns of negative self-talk, you can start to challenge and reframe those thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," try replacing it with, "I may not have all the answers yet, but I'm willing to learn and grow." When you hear that inner voice saying, "I'm not good enough," counter it with, "I am worthy and capable of achieving my goals." Another powerful strategy is to practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a dear friend. Recognize that everyone makes mistakes and faces challenges, and that these experiences are opportunities for growth and learning. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people can also help to counteract negative self-talk. Seek out individuals who uplift and inspire you and who believe in your potential. Their encouragement and support can help to drown out the negative inner voice and reinforce your own positive self-talk. Remember, your thoughts have the power to shape your reality. By making a conscious effort to replace negative self-talk with positive, empowering inner dialogue, you'll start to see a shift in your mindset and your life. You'll develop the resilience to bounce back from setbacks, the confidence to pursue your dreams, and the self-belief to embrace the blessings that are waiting for you. So be mindful of your inner voice and choose to fill your mind with words of love, encouragement, and possibility. Speak to yourself as you would to someone you cherish, and watch as your world begins to transform. Comfort zone confinement. We've discussed how fear of failure, procrastination, and negative self-talk can hold us back from our true potential. Now let's explore another self-sabotaging behavior that often goes hand in hand with these challenges: comfort zone confinement. Our comfort zone is a psychological space where we feel safe, secure, and in control. It's a place where we operate within familiar routines, habits, and thought patterns. While there's nothing inherently wrong with having a comfort zone, problems arise when we become so attached to it that we resist any opportunity for growth or change. When we confine ourselves to our comfort zones, we limit our own possibilities. We miss out on new experiences, relationships, and opportunities that could enrich our lives and bring us closer to our goals. We become stagnant, stuck in a cycle of familiarity that keeps us from discovering our true potential. But here's the truth. Growth and comfort rarely coexist. In order to evolve, we must be willing to step outside of our comfort zones and embrace the discomfort that comes with trying new things. This can be challenging, especially if we're already grappling with fear of failure or negative self-talk. However, it's through this discomfort that we stretch ourselves and discover what we're truly capable of. So how can we break free from the confines of our comfort zones? Start by taking small, manageable steps. If you've always wanted to learn a new skill, sign up for a beginner's class. If you're afraid of public speaking, volunteer to give a short presentation at work or in your community. These small actions may feel uncomfortable at first, but with each step, you'll build resilience and confidence. Another powerful strategy is to reframe your perspective on discomfort. Instead of seeing it as something to be avoided, try viewing it as a sign that you're growing and evolving. Embrace the butterflies in your stomach, the racing heartbeat, and the sweaty palms as evidence that you're pushing yourself beyond your perceived limitations. Surround yourself with people who inspire and challenge you to step outside of your comfort zone. Seek out mentors, join communities of like-minded individuals, and engage in activities that stretch you beyond your usual boundaries. By immersing yourself in an environment that supports growth and encourages risk-taking, you'll find it easier to break free from the confines of your comfort zone. Remember, life's greatest blessings often lie just beyond the border of our comfort zones. By willingly stepping into the unknown, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities and experiences that you never could have imagined. You develop the courage to face your fears, the resilience to overcome challenges, and the self-belief to pursue your dreams. So, take a deep breath and take that first step outside of your comfort zone. Embrace the discomfort, knowing that it's a sign of growth and progress. Trust that with each brave step, you're moving closer to the life you truly desire and the blessings that await you. Lack of self-care. Throughout this video, we've explored various self-sabotaging behaviors that can hold us back from living our best lives. From fear of failure and procrastination to negative self-talk and comfort zone confinement. These challenges can prevent us from embracing the blessings that await us. Now let's discuss one final self-sabotaging behavior that often goes overlooked. Lack of self-care. Self-care is the practice of nurturing our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. It's about taking intentional steps to prioritize our own needs and ensure that we're showing up as the best version of ourselves. However, in our fast-paced, achievement-oriented society, self-care is often seen as a luxury or an indulgence rather than a necessity. When we neglect self-care, we deplete our own resources. We become exhausted, stressed, and burned out, making it even harder to break free from self-sabotaging patterns like procrastination or negative self-talk. We may find ourselves trapped in a vicious cycle where lack of self-care exacerbates our struggles, and our struggles make it harder to prioritize self-care. But here's the truth. Self-care is not selfish. It's a fundamental component of a healthy, fulfilling life. When we take care of ourselves, we cultivate the energy, resilience, and clarity of mind to pursue our goals, face our fears, and step outside of our comfort zones. We become better equipped to handle life's challenges and embrace the blessings that come our way. So how can we integrate self-care into our daily lives? Start by recognizing that self-care is a multifaceted concept. It encompasses everything from getting enough sleep and eating nourishing foods to engaging in activities that bring us joy and peace. It's about setting healthy boundaries, practicing self-compassion, and making time for the things that matter most to us. One powerful way to prioritize self-care is to create a daily self-care routine. This might include activities like meditation, journaling, exercise, or spending time in nature. By carving out dedicated time for self-care each day, we send a powerful message to ourselves that our well-being matters and deserves attention. Another key aspect of self-care is learning to listen to our own needs and honoring them. This might mean saying no to commitments that drain us, setting boundaries in our relationships, or asking for help when we need it. By tuning into our own needs and responding with compassion and care, we cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness and self-love. Remember, self-care is not a one-time event, but a lifelong practice. It's about making small, consistent choices that nurture our well-being and support our growth. By prioritizing self-care, we create a solid foundation from which to pursue our dreams, face our fears, and embrace the blessings that life has to offer. So take a moment to reflect on your own self-care practices. Where can you show yourself more love, compassion, and care? What small steps can you take today to prioritize your own well-being? Trust that by taking care of yourself, you're not only enhancing your own life, but also becoming a beacon of light and inspiration for others. We've explored 5 powerful ways you might be preventing your own blessings: fear of failure, procrastination, negative self-talk, comfort zone confinement, and lack of self-care. By becoming aware of these self-sabotaging behaviors and choosing to take action, you can break free from their hold and embrace the incredible possibilities that await you. Remember, every small step you take towards growth and self-love is a step towards a life of greater joy, fulfillment, and abundance. So I invite you to reflect on which of these areas resonates most with you and commit to taking one small action today to break free from that pattern. If you found value in this video, I have a special favor to ask. Don't just hit the like button. Really smash it if you're ready to say goodbye to self-sabotage and hello to your best life. Make sure you also hit subscribe to join our community of growth-minded individuals. Most importantly, I want to hear from you in the comments below. Share one self-sabotaging behavior you're ready to let go of and one blessing you're ready to embrace. Your insights can inspire and create a ripple effect of positive change. So let's do this together. Let's break free from self-sabotage and embrace the incredible blessings that life has to offer. Remember, your journey of growth is a gift, and I'm honored to be a part of it. Keep shining, and I'll see you in the